Welcome back to Screamers for episode 2 of our mini-series in the run-up to WAFCON. If you missed episode 1, do go back and have a listen. We had an amazing day at FC Nordsjælland in Denmark with Right to Dream and Nike, getting to know a lot more about the Women and Girls programme they are running across Africa and in Denmark, which is doing amazing stuff, providing professional pathways for women to get into the game.
Speaking of which, this week we are going to be looking at some future stars of the game who will be playing at WAFCON this summer for Ghana and for Ivory Coast respectively. Getting to hear a little bit about their journey into Right to Dream and up to Denmark, what they want to achieve in their career, who their money is on for WAFCON. And we had to get them to pick out their own screamers as well, didn't we?
It was incredible to meet both of these players. But let's kick off with Sery Grace Ruth, who plays for Ivory Coast and who has only just signed her first pro contract at FC Nordsjælland, which is incredibly exciting. She's such a talent with so much potential. I think we'll be seeing a lot more of her in the years to come. So you heard it here first, guys. And speaking of hearing it here first, this is actually her very first interview. So it was a massive kind of honour for us as well to chat to her.
It really was.
And yeah, she was just brilliant. So let's get into it.
It is great to meet you, Sery. We're sat here in the stands at FC Nordsjælland, which is going to be, well, it's your professional home from now on. This is such an incredible part of your career to be able to talk to you. You're going to be playing your first full season with Nordsjælland next year, and we are so excited to get to share your journey with all of our lovely Screamers listeners. Can you tell us how you first got involved with Right to Dream?
I first got involved with Right to Dream with a football program. Like, they came to Ivory Coast for like a trial. And yeah, that's how I got with Right to Dream.
And at that point, were you playing with the boys?
Yeah, I was playing with the boys. Yeah.
Did you know what you were trialling for? Did you know like what the program was, or was it just going to play football?
No. Yeah, for me, I thought it was only just playing football, but when I got there, I realized that we also had to do school. Yeah, so
you'd have changed your mind if you knew that.
Yeah.
Did you already want to be a footballer at that point, or you just liked playing football?
No, I also wanted to become a singer. Yeah, but I ended up being a footballer. So, yeah.
I mean, there's time after football as well. You could be a footballer first and then go on and be a singer.
Yeah, we shall see.
Did you grow up playing football with all the boys then? Was that your first sort of memory of playing football?
Yeah, like my brother, he was like, I can say my first coach.
Yeah. Does he play the same position as you, or you sort of different roles on the pitch?
Yeah, different roles. He's a centre back and I'm a midfielder.
Okay.
I have met so many centre backs today, and I love this
Jessie's
so
living
much.
her dream.
Yeah. Were you like running at him and trying to get around him?
1v1s.
Yeah.
I feel like you won a lot, didn't you, Sery?
Yeah.
And then when you joined Right to Dream and you were learning football, doing all the school stuff, what was the biggest sort of thing you learned when you were there?
One thing I learned, like Right to Dream taught me teamwork and discipline. Yeah, we had a enrichment class, like which we do a lot of different kind of games, like cooking, robotics.
Is that where you did some singing?
No, when I came at first, I think I was doing piano. Then I ended up doing cooking.
How's the cooking going?
Yeah, it's going well. Like the first one, we made a pasta, but the pasta was too salty.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you moved from home to move to Right to Dream Ghana, and then you moved from Right to Dream Ghana to move here. What's been like the biggest challenge, the most different from home?
For me, I would say like Denmark, the weather and the food, and also the culture.
Yeah?
Yeah, like back home, like we are more like connected to each other and know each other better, stuff like that. Yeah.
You've been training with the team at Nordsjælland since you signed your professional contract at 18. What's it like playing with players from different backgrounds? Do you think it's helping you grow as a footballer?
Yeah, learning different cultures and knowing my teammates more.
What's surprised you, or what's different about the game in Ghana versus playing football in Denmark? What's the biggest difference?
Like for me, I would say like mostly in Ghana, I normally play with men, we're like the boys. But for it's different because football with the boys is more intense.
Yeah, more physical.
But year 2 is like more challenging because you have to run a lot.
Yeah.
Box to box.
Yeah.
We were watching you train earlier, and some of the positions you were picking up and some of the runs you were making. I think the league needs to be terrified when you start playing next season.
It's very exciting. Going to be seeing Sery in that 8 role, I hope.
But before the next season, you're going to be heading off to WAFCON in the summer, aren't you?
I hope so.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Hopefully.
And you're at the Under-17 World Cup. What was that experience like?
For me, it was a great experience.
Yeah?
Like getting the chance to play against big teams like Spain,
Yeah.
Korea, and Colombia. Yeah, it was. Even though we didn't expect the result, but it was good.
I mean, the more experience you get on the international stage, it's going to be amazing.
Which opposition was the most difficult to play against at that tournament?
All of them were, for me, I'll say Spain.
Spain,
because they moved the ball so fast.
Yeah, they're passing.
Yeah.
As fans of England, we have seen England play Spain a lot over the past few years, and it's always scary. So for you to hold your own against Spain. So you signed your first professional contract with Nordsjælland in February. How did that feel? What was that moment like?
I was proud and amazing. Yeah, proud of myself. Yeah, first time getting a big, like a first contract, like which is a big one. Yeah, for me. So I was happy.
What would you go back and tell Sery at 12 or 13 in the Right to Dream Academy?
I would say well done.
Yeah?
Because I work hard for it, so yeah.
Very humble.
And the team were in the first season of the Europa Cup this year, and I know you travelled to watch them play in Frankfurt. Would that be something you want to do? What's the dream of something that you could do here in Nordsjælland?
My dream is to also qualify for the Women's Europa and win it, and also win the league games and the cup games. Yeah.
What's your favourite thing to do on the football pitch? Like what part of your game do you enjoy the most?
Scoring goals.
Nice.
Scoring goals and making my teammates happy.
Yeah.
I mean, you've come on the perfect podcast because we love great goals. What's your best goal you've scored recently?
I think like for me, I would say when I was with the national team, we played a game against Benin.
Yeah.
And I scored a really nice goal. That was like,
What was the goal like? Can you describe it?
I got the ball from my teammate, and then I was in the box. Then she passed to me. Then I took a first touch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We're going to have to find the video of that and put it up. What's the thing you're looking forward to working on the most next season as a football player?
For me, I think my shooting. I need to work on my shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think and also my recoveries. I need to run back.
I can see Chris laughing in the corner over there.
It's very important.
Going back to WAFCON for the summer, how do you think Ivory Coast are going to perform in the tournament?
For me, I think we can go far if only we are hardworking enough. We know like each other better, and also we have the passion and also the winning mentality. We can go far.
Who would your dream final be? Ivory Coast against who? Who would you like to play?
Ghana. I would say.
Yeah.
Just you and Princess going head to head.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sitting and chatting with us. It's very cool to sit and look at the stadium where you're going to be. I think you'll be scoring a goal in that goal. You're going to be scoring a goal in that goal. Running down that wing, doing some recovery runs down that way.
Lots of recovery runs.
And we can't wait to watch you next season. And thank you so much for telling us all about your journey. It's been so, so cool to hear.
Yeah. And good luck.
Thank you.
It was amazing to speak to Sery in her first ever media appearance, as Honor mentioned.
I mean, I don't think I would have done that well. At 18,
No.
doing an interview.
In a second language.
I mean, she's done bloody well.
Yeah. But she was so modest, we thought it would be nice to hear from head coach Chris about exactly the kind of player she is.
Sery's like a sponge.
Yeah.
She just takes in information so well.
Yeah.
So well. And listen, since she's been here fully, since we've been able to sign, obviously she's not been able to play the games just yet, so we're looking forward to that after the summer. But in training, she just wants information.
Yeah.
She just wants to learn, and you'll tell her something once and you won't really need to tell her again.
Oh, coach's dream.
Honestly, it's incredible. but also the way she takes information, the way she's able to understand what we're asking of her. And sometimes she's got to play as the opposition and we need her to do certain things. And she's, no problem. And it's excellent.
Yeah.
And it's exactly what we were looking for. And you can see in her own development that we give her the individual development plan. And I know she was talking about shooting, but shooting's on there and where to shoot from. And, what kind of finishes it should be from what kind of areas in a box. And she just gets in that position and that's what she does.
Yeah.
And of course, she has her own way of doing things and her own flair and her own ideas, which are important for us to keep fostering. But also just the information you give her, she just takes in so well.
Yeah.
And wants to do that. And she's just, she's brilliant. She's brilliant, honestly. And listen, she's doing things on the pitch that I'm like, okay, you just do that. No problem. What do you need me for? What was that? You just do that, no problem. That's fine.
Well, if Chris is anything to go by, I think, it is fair to say Sery's going to take WOSO by storm over the coming years.
And from us as well, obviously as the voices of women's football, having seen her in a training session, she was on fire, just like rocking that midfield, making those little passes. So very, very exciting.
Release the tapes on her. I really wanted, when we were watching training, there was a really strong urge, bearing in mind I was injured at the time, to run out on the pitch. I'm like, no, you'll embarrass yourself. And also, you cannot crash a professional football training session, but I want to go play. But there is plenty more African talent at the club beyond Sery. As well as Sery, we got to speak to
Ghanaian international
Princess Marfo, who not only has been on the same journey, the same pathway, but was actually the first to do it. So she was the first graduate of the girls' programme at Right to Dream, moved up to Denmark, started playing for FC Nordsjælland, and then moved over to the NWSL, played for Bay FC before coming back to Farum to return, homecoming of sorts, to Nordsjælland. And I think seeing her around and hearing how Kylie talked about the relationship between Princess and Sery, we could sort of sense that big sister, little sister dynamic, but it was really cool to actually hear about that from Princess in her own words, as well as all about her own journey into football.
Princess, it's so great to meet you. Obviously, you've played for the national team, you played in the NWSL, and now you're here in Denmark. And most incredibly, you're the first ever graduate of the Right to Dream Academy for women and girls. How are you today?
Good.
Fresh from training. We watched a bit of the training this morning.
Oh, God.
Oh, it was great.
I was wondering, I was like, are these people from the brand that sponsoring the game?
Oh, well, the coach thought that Honor was a spy.
Yeah, because of the cup final, I was like filming and he was like...
Before we came to Nordsjælland today, we spoke to Jeremy, the head of scouting, and he said he first found you by watching a YouTube video of you playing with your team back home. And he said anyone would have paid to watch Princess play at that time. How was that introduction to Right to Dream? Can you tell us how you first got involved in the project?
I was playing with boys as always, and I was told that there's this trials. So there were no girls, and I didn't look any different from the guys. So I just went to play. Yeah. And then the next 2 or 3 days, my grandma told me that I'm traveling.
Yeah.
I had no idea, but they really needed me out of the house because I was too stubborn. So they packed my things before I could even say yes or no. And then I just realized I was somewhere, which now I know is Right to Dream. And there were a lot of rules. I had to do things their way. Please. It was hard because I wanted to sit when I wanted to sit. Yeah. I'm a me person, respectfully, but I had to, evolve, adapt to, the culture. I think I was like 8 years old.
Yeah.
8, 9. Yeah, 8, 9. I got my scholarship after some months, and then I became part of the academy.
I think on Right to Dream before, a lot of girls went to the US and they went to school and they went to university, and you were the first one to say, no, I'm going to be a footballer. Did you always know you wanted to be a footballer?
I don't think I knew I wanted to be a footballer because I didn't know there was like a thing, but I just knew I wanted to play. Yeah. I don't want to do school, I want to play.
How do you think you grew as a footballer when you were at the academy in Ghana? So before you came to Nordsjælland?
So take it like this. I've always been very humble to learn.
Yeah.
And I think that's what actually like got me out.
Yeah.
To be different.
Yeah.
Because I had seniors who were actually better than me even when I was young. But I turned out to be the one to make it because I was humble. And I accepted that they were better at that time. But I didn't give up because they were better.
Another thing Kylie was saying to us was because you were the first person to kind of go through this program, there's been a lot of trial and error, and you've really helped develop that pathway for players like Sery who are now coming through. How is it different for them compared to when you were coming through?
I had to do everything on my own. I mean, I always had people around me, but like not people who have gone through what I have gone through now, you know?
Yeah.
But especially Sery. Sery is also very humble.
Yeah.
She asks questions and I tell her what I know, and I always let her know the truth. So I think that's what she had that I didn't have.
I think that's not just Sery as well. I think you're setting that example for so many players that you've not met yet. Like back in Ghana, Sery also said that you lend her your scooter.
Yeah.
To go out and buy snacks from Netto, was it?
She's not allowed to, but I, again, in my own way, try to make sure that she's ready.
Yeah.
I give her my scooter. I told her to go to Netto.
Yeah.
And I know she's shy, one, and her English sometimes is not, you know.
Yeah.
But I did that to make sure that she was ready to use her card.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how she did it, but she did it. And then she came and she was proud. And then the next day, one of our teammates were like, I have to teach you how to ride. And then she confidently said, I can ride, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was looking at her, and then she was just happy, and it just makes my heart, you know.
You're like her big sister, like a great big sister.
I try.
What was it like for you though when you first came over to Denmark?
I'll tell you this, with my first snow, I went out of the pitch and my teammates were still training, and then the coach was like, Cesar, where are you going? I was like, it's snowing, like we are supposed to be out, you know? Oh, I remember now, I was crying. I felt like I made the wrong choice. I couldn't breathe. I've never been through pain like that. Oh my God. And then I told them I was sick, but they knew I wasn't, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was hard.
Do you think you've like adapted now? You find things easier?
I realized that I had to tell myself that I love it for it to not consume me. And now I love the code, but I really don't.
You have to fake it till you make it.
And that's it.
Yeah.
You've played football in Denmark and in America. What are kind of the differences between those leagues?
I think if you want football, like on the ground football, it is Europe.
We agree with you.
If you want like just find your way to put the ball in the net, then it is US.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Whereas Europe is more like they exploit individual quality to find how to put the ball in the net.
I think we agree. Our American listeners don't always like that we do what we have to say about the NWSL. But that was a big move for you. What made you want to try and play over there? And then how did you realise that actually Europe was where you wanted to be?
And then when I became pro, I have like celebrities that I look up to.
Yeah.
So when I heard they were in the US, I had the wrong motivation.
Yeah.
I literally went to the US because I was like, oh, I could see this one, I could meet this one, I could meet this one. And I realized it wasn't all about the football. So I ended up, getting injured in my knee.
Yeah.
I was like, what then?
Yeah.
So realizing that made me be like, no, I don't think that is the right place for me, because my number one priority should be my work, which is the football.
Yeah.
But because I didn't make that my number one, I got lost.
Yeah.
And so I realized that I had to come back to find myself again.
Yeah. So wise.
Something that we've noticed being here today is that the club feels like so much more than just a football club. People have such strong relationships and strong bonds. What do you think Right to Dream kind of gives to players like you and players like Sery kind of beyond being a football club?
I call Right to Dream home, and I see them as a mother.
And it's not just football, is it, as well?
is everything. Your mom tell you go to school, it's good for you. You say no, do this. We even have a character section where something like this, but no, mic to my mom.
But life skills as well, rather than just the football.
Yeah, school, life, everything, even future, like how to invest, how to make the right decision. Right to dream is like a mom. Yeah.
That's what's missing, I think, from a lot of academies back at home for us in England. And I know Kylie said that she taught photography when she was working in Right to Dream Ghana, and Sery's done cooking classes. What's been the most fun thing for you to do outside of the football as part of Right to Dream?
I write music.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I was always like writing lyrics, and I practiced piano because they taught us in Right to Dream. So we had like in the evenings we have different activities. So whoever wants to play chess, go to the chess club, cooking club, music club, and I did a little bit of everything.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I was always either writing music or playing chess.
We've
My
got
two
a chess
dream
player,
activities.
chess player and a musician here.
Yeah. We should have brought a board for you two to play to.
Or a piano. So looking forward to, obviously, WAFCON's coming up. How are you feeling about the competition?
I think that I can control me, and that hopefully helps the team.
Yeah.
So I had a bad knee, and I feel like I have done so much to make sure that I'm not in the pain.
Yeah.
So then this time I can enjoy and I can do what I do best, to be a threat and a pain to oppositions. But yeah, Sery's just been like, oh, we'll win. And then I look at her, I'm like, yeah, because you're 18.
What would your dream final be? Ghana versus who?
I respectfully don't really mind. I just want it to be Ghana and whoever.
Yeah, that's a fair answer, I think. Princess is obviously a really, really special player and person as well. Her relationship with Sery, with everyone at the academy, is so special to hear about.
She seems like she's been such a linchpin in that team, doesn't she? Like, almost part of the furniture, but like she's such a grafter, and obviously such an inspiration to sort of you say the younger ones, she's actually so young herself.
I know. I can't believe
beyond her years.
how mature she was and how wise. And then I remember she's only in her early 20s.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
To be that put together and be able to model sort of that behaviour, that integration, what it's like to make this move to players who are a couple of years younger than you is so impressive.
It is, but when you've lived that much life at such a young age, like moving from country to country, like moving first of all into the academy, you do grow up and you have to get to grips with the world. As she said, she learned a lot. Since we spoke to Princess, there has been some huge news that upon reaching the end of her contract at FC Nordsjælland, she has now just signed a deal with PSV Eindhoven until 2029, which is crazy exciting. We are going to have to look out for her both in the Dutch league and also in the Champions League, which feels insane to be able to say. But we won't have to wait until the Champions League qualifiers in August to see her in action, because we're also going to see her at WAFCON this summer with Ghana. So for the PSV fans listening, that will be a little bit of a preview on what she can do ahead of next season. But Princess and Sery aren't the only ones to watch from the Right to Dream group at WAFCON this summer. So going with Sery to the Ivory Coast team is going to be Safi, of course, who has been mentioned a little bit here and there, who's another really exciting prospect at Nordsjælland, and a player who's taken a slightly different pathway, so not gone through the professional route, but rather taken the international student pathway in the US, playing at Brown University. Nadia Mete is also going to meet up with the Ivory Coast team and play at the tournament this summer.
Just casually, I'm also at Brown.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's crazy.
It's giving Jade Rose.
As well as these two for the Ivory Coast, we have Bongeka, aka Smar, who we talked about before for her amazing centre-back screamer. And there is Laila El Bahari, who's going to be joining up with the Egypt team. She didn't actually come through the Egypt Academy for Right to Dream, but she ended up at FC Nordsjælland. And yeah, what a role model.
It was
They
meant to
are
be.
bursting with talent, aren't they? The Right to Dream lot. And of course, guys, we were not going to leave you without one last thing, which of course is Princess Marfo's pick for her screamer of the season? Our podcast is called Screamers in honour of amazing goals. Do you have a favourite screamer that you've scored here?
One that you watch and you go, whoa.
Maybe I would say the recent one. Where they're the same people we are playing on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played them last week. And we had a free kick. And then I don't know what happened, but the ball bounced back and I used my left foot on the carpet. It's on everywhere. If you look at it,
Swish. Yeah,
Would definitely be in our next edition.
I think this is only the first time we've got a screamer from a current footballer.
Yeah, you have set the bar for everyone else to have to match now. So, which I think is, to be honest, what you're doing anyway.
Yeah.
With your football. Princess, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming to chat to us.
Thank you
for having me.
Good luck for WAFCON.
Thank you.
And of course, we are going to put clips of all those 3 goals of Smar's screamer, of Princess's, of Sery's, and of Chris's honourable mention up on Instagram for you to take a look at. Because we couldn't have a summer special without another Screamers of the Week vote.
That's all we've got time for this week, but join us next week for the last episode in our mini-series as we talk all things WAFCON with a deep dive into the competition and maybe some predictions.
Please no. But until then, follow us on Instagram, TikTok and YouTube at screamers_pod, or drop us an email at screamerspod@gmail.com.
And please follow, rate and review wherever you're listening to us right now so we can reach even more women's football fans.
Bye.